I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat, the Red Habanero class. Thank you. Day 2. All right, so we're doing the Red Habanero. This is the class where we all eat stuff together. Chill out. Come on, man. Been out here for 15 minutes, and now he's going to start singing. He does that. See? Beautiful, isn't it, though? All right, so this is the class where we eat peppers together. We're growing our tolerance. Now, the idea is that we're going to chart our progress. At this point, with red habaneros, we probably ought to be prepping because they're going to be between 100 and 300,000 Scovilles. If you really have no tolerance, you know, a habanero can be disruptive to your stomach. So, a jalapeno, I mean. So, a red habanero really can. So, you want to prep. Starchy stuff is good. A banana, peanut butter and jelly sandwich, mashed potatoes, something like that is pretty good for your stomach. But you just want to have something between your stomach lining and the pepper. So we started with jalapeno, 2 to 8,000. Went from there to Fresno, which is 25 to 10. From there we jumped to Serrano, 10 to 25,000 Scoville units, and now we're on red habanero. These peppers came from Clayton Hollingsworth, so thank you, Clayton. So each time we're going to write down, you're going to take notes, as I said, about what you prepped with, how long after you prepped before you ate, how much of the pepper you ate, what the burn was like. You know what I mean? Is it sting as much as an orange hab? Where did it burn you? How long did it burn? How long did it take before the burn set in? What was it on your scale of 1 to 10? So that's what we're learning. And the idea is by day 5, we're going to eat the entire pepper. And then on the 6th day, eat a small amount. Then go back and compare it to what it was the first day. Now listen, because we're jumping to hotter peppers, when you started a really mild pepper, it's easy to be eating the whole pot on day 5. This is just a 5-day class to keep it a 5-day class. If you have to eat a third of the pepper for a month before you get to the point where you eat a whole one, that's okay. It's not a contest. I'm just doing this for the sake of the content. A bigger chunk. I'm Johnny Scoville. We're doing this together. This is Chase the Eat. You know, they taste like a habanero. I mean, I can tell it's habanero, but I have much more experience with orange habs, okay? This one here today is hotter than a typical orange habanero, and it does have the sting that habaneros have, but not quite as stingy as the orange hab, to me anyway. But it's fruity, kind of floral, no sweetness to it, maybe 1 out of 10 for bitterness. It's not earthy, it's not smoky, it's a lovely pepper. So you're writing down what you're feeling. Let's read some more habanero statistics. I just got a text message from Lone Star Mastiff Farms. Want to hear what it says? Had a massive pick today. Would you like a box? I love Lone Star Mastiff Farms. You betcha. Okay. So let's get into a little bit of information about the habanero pepper. Okay, what are habaneros used for? The chili peppers pair well with sweet-tasting foods. For example, they're very often used to make flavorful salsas with fruits like mango or pineapple. There are different varieties of habanero. There's the Caribbean red habanero, the red Savina habanero, all with pretty similar flavor profiles. All right. This is a funny one. I took a picture because someone thought to ask. Can you eat too many habaneros? Funny you ask. Yeah, you can. Eating hot peppers may also relieve your stuffy nose, but too much heat, however, can result in unpleasant side effects like abdominal pain, diarrhea, nausea, and vomiting. They say abdominal pain. Let's call it what it is. Cap cramps, capsaicin cramps. They're real people. They're real and they're out there and they get you. Cap cramps, man. I've said this before. I'll probably say it. Look, 2 more years of uploading content to the channel. I'll probably say it 30 times in the next 2 years. I've done contests and I've heard women who are chili heads, who've had children, say that eating peppers and cap cramps is worse than childbirth. So help me goodness, I'm telling you the truth. All right, next. Does hot peppers clean your arteries? Pretty good question, right? Chili peppers get their heat from a compound called capsaicin. It's this thing right here. That's the chemical formula for capsaicin, which help dampen inflammation and other harmful processes involved in the buildup of fatty plaque in arteries. Meaning it's really, really good for you. It's good for it cleans your arteries out. Next, can you eat? This is another one that I thought was just too funny because people are asking it. They wouldn't be answering the question if people weren't asking the question. Can you eat a habanero raw? We're gonna do it together. Here's the answer. The habanero family may consist of some very spicy peppers, but unlike the Moruga scorpion or the Carolina Reaper or 7-Pot Primo, they are at least edible, meaning that some of those other peppers aren't edible. They are. We know that. While it's not wise to pop a whole habanero into your mouth, they won't leave you a lasting burn on your skin like some of the other peppers will. There's no such thing as a lasting burn on your skin. If you rub it on your skin, you're going to burn for a little while, but it's not going to be forever, man. It doesn't last that long. I don't think chili heads are answering these questions. What organs are peppers good for? This is a great question. What organs are peppers good for? Bell peppers, and any pepper for that matter, are very rich in vitamin C. I've been saying that for 8 years now, people. And antioxidants. I've also been saying that for years. These nutrients may improve eye health, immune health, brain health, and help reduce cancer and chronic disease risk. Man, if that's not a reason for you to eat peppers, you tell me what is, right? Okay, let's see where we are here. We got just a few more. What does habaneros do to your body? Capsaicin compounds that contain anti-cancer qualities, which halt the proliferation of tumor and cancer cells in vital internal organs in the human system. All right, so you know what? We're going to stop there because I'm going to save a few more of these little crazy stats about habaneros for the next one. Okay, so we're going to stop there. So hopefully you did a good job today. Listen, if you this is how you should do this. There's 6 videos in this series. Let's say you get to on day 1, you have a little bit of a red habanero, and you say to yourself, I don't think I'm ready for day 2 yet. Then you know what you do? You do day 1. You just do it over and over again until you're comfortable, and then you start pushing yourself a little bit. You follow me? So you don't go to step 2 until you're ready for it. If you have, like, I tell the story a lot, but when I found, it was a long time ago, but when I found serranos, man, I was just seized up. I ate nothing but serranos for a year. Now, I could have eaten hotter, but I loved them so much. I was eating them in everything. I ate so many serranos that year. So if it takes you a while and you get stuck on a pepper for a while, there's no shame in that. As I've said before, it's not a contest unless you're sitting at a big table and you look to your left and there's somebody else and you look to your right and I'm sitting there, then it's a contest. But that's not going to happen. I think my contest days are over. Oh, I won't say that. If I'm in an area and a contest pops up, I'm in there. But it's not a contest, so take your time. You grow at your own pace. People march to the beat of their own drummer. You've heard that, right? That's how we all chase the heat. Okay. All right, we're going to wrap it up now. Make sure you take good notes. keep me posted. Let me know how you're doing on the red habanero. If you don't have red habaneros, but you have orange habaneros, that's fine. Do that. They're very similar in heat, kind of a similar flavor profile and burn. So, you know, the quality of burn. So if you can't get red habaneros, you can get Caribbean. If you can get Scotch bonnets, they're close enough. You know what I mean? So go at your own pace. But thank you for hanging out with me. In the description box, you're going to see a link for all the normal stuff. Please check them out. Right here, you're going to see my son, Johnny Scoville Jr. and the lifeboat. And up on top, you'll see the 26 most just gut-churning, day-ruining, pain-inducing challenges I've ever done. A lot of them. And you'll also see pepperology up on top, and those are it's a series of peppers videos, a whole bunch of them. That's really sort of geared and directed towards brand new people to give you information about terminology and tolerances and all that. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville. Corner 3. This was Chase the Heat.